Hi guys, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about the basic gear that you will be needing for off-camera flash photography. I have here a lot of things that I consider to be a part of their basic gear for off-camera flash photography. But of course, these are redundant. In other words, I am actually going to show you guys a cheaper version and a more expensive version and explain why there is such a big price difference to all these things. So to begin, the first thing that you actually need is to choose which light stand you're going to buy. Now, I normally take around a light stand like this. This is the Manfrotto 104 BAC. The reason why I like this light stand is because it goes up to about 13 feet and it's very stable. The reason why I don't like this light stand is because it's heavy and cumbersome to bring around. Now, if I have an assistant with me, that I don't really have to worry about how stable the light stand is because they will always be holding it, I will be bringing my Photix Padat Carbon 200 light stand. This is light, this is durable, and it's very easy for you to just pack up and go. Now, after you've chosen the light stand that you want, dependent on your available resources, both light stands are actually on the high side in terms of prices, but of course there are a lot of cheap light stands out there that you can choose from. Now, after that, you now decide what triggering system you will be using depending on your budget and what use you're gonna be using it for, or what's the use gonna be. Now, these are the things that you have to consider when you are getting your flash and trigger. Do you want your flash to be capable of high-speed sync, TTL, and have a built-in receiver? Do you want your flash to just be able to have a built-in receiver and control your flash power manually off camera? Or do you want the most basic flash unit, which is relatively affordable? So this is the Photix Juno. The Photix Juno is a non-TTL flash, but it has a built-in receiver. So all you need is a trigger like this, like the Photix Odin Light, to be able to, these triggers, they actually mount on top of your camera on the hot shoe. Then it wirelessly controls this flash already off camera, and from this particular trigger, I can control the power of this flash. But of course, these things come with a price, but they are not expensive. These are relatively affordable flash units. Now, if you still want to go on the cheaper side, you can get a flash without a built-in receiver, and you get something like this. This is now a Photix trigger and receiver, but of course, again, there are other brands for this. Instead of having the receiver built in, it basically works as having an external receiver, and then you will just connect it here to the hot shoe of the flash. And then again, with this trigger, you also put it here, and it triggers this one remotely. The downside of a system like this is that you will not be able to even control the power of your flash. So you will have to manually go there, adjust the power of your flash, and go back to where you were shooting. So I don't really recommend this system anymore because the flash units that have built-in receivers and these triggers are no longer as expensive as they used to be. So I suggest at the very least do a system like this. Now, if you want to go on the higher end of the spectrum, you get a flash unit. I am a Sony user, so I prefer actually using the Sony branded flash units like this one, the Sony F60RM. The Sony F60RM has a built-in receiver. It can do TTL, which means through the lens metering. It can do high-speed sync, which allows me to shoot wide open. If you guys want to know more about high-speed sync, I'll put a link in the description below of a video that I've already done with regards to high-speed sync. Now, this flash unit is also now controlled by this one. This is the Sony WRC1M. So if I put it here on top of my camera, it mimics as if this particular flash was already on top of my camera. So all the features that are in this flash will be readily available to you even though it is off camera. The downside of this flash is that it is expensive, but the upside is, number one, you've got full warranty of of a known brand. Number two, you know that it was built for that particular camera. So I'm not saying that buy this Sony flash. I'm just saying that if you want to get a very good Speedlight for your particular brand, I suggest getting the branded ones. But there are a few brands out there, I'm sure you guys are gonna, when you do your research, there are a few brands out there that actually offer cheap flash unit with also TTL capabilities. But I still prefer using this because it gives me very good consistency when it comes to quality and color. And plus, if I break it, there's always going to be a 3-year warranty here in our country, so it's easier for me to claim it. And you know us, when we do professional work, we actually do mess up a lot of our equipment, so warranty is very essential for us. So now that you have an idea of what kind of flash and triggering system you might be wanting for your off-camera flash kit, you ask yourself now, how do I connect this flash to my light stand? So here I have a few options. One is your standard tilting bracket, a cold shoe. In other words, you connect this here on top of the tilting bracket. You turn this one around here. You connect this to your tilting bracket, and this cold shoe attaches to the bottom of your flash like this. Now the downside of this one is that I've honestly broken so many flash units with this technology before because it has a tendency to slip and drop your flash. So I wouldn't recommend this too much. Now, you also have a tilting bracket that allows you to connect your receiver here. Then you can just put your flash on top. Now, these tilting brackets are basically here for you to be able to tilt your flash to the direction that you want. Plus, it also normally comes with an umbrella holder, so you don't even need to buy any of those soft boxes yet. If you want to start, you can start off with the most basic of modifiers, which I truly love, a shoot-through umbrella. That's all you need. So it connects directly here. Then all you have to do is tighten it, open it up, have your flash here, and you're ready to go. Now, this has been a standard for a long time. Then they came out with options such as this one. This is the Photix Cerberus. This is a flash holder with a Bowens mount. I'll explain to you what the Bowens mount is in a bit. So as a flash holder, basically instead of putting the strain on the hot shoe, it puts it here. So it has a clamp that you can connect your flash to. So now you remove the problems of the load on this hot shoe and it breaking off. I've tried this. I've used this for so many years, and to be honest, it never failed. The nice thing about this one, it has a Bowens mount. What is a Bowens mount? A Bowens mount is basically the most widely used mount for soft boxes and other modifiers like this one, like a portable beauty dish. All you have to do is mount it here, and that's it. So now you've got a portable. Now you have softer lights. Okay. So this has been the standard for a long time. Then this came along, which now became my new favorite. So this one is called the Magmod Mag Shoe. What does this do? It basically replaces this flimsy one with a very, very nice one. This one actually mimics the sturdiness of what's on top of your camera. So this with this particular mount, I am not scared to mount it using my hot shoe because I can lock it this way and lock it this way. And it is not meant to hold heavier loads. In other words, Magmod came up with another system of having small modifiers that create big light. Though the downside is, I'll tell you this much already in this part of the video, the downside of the Magmod system is that they are expensive, but they do the job and they are fantastic. Trust me on that. So the heart of that system is this one. This is the Mag Grip. So when you install it on top of your flash, it now allows you to magnetically connect a bunch of modifiers that Magmod produces. Now for me, for a beginner or a basic kit, I would just suggest aptly called the Magmod Basic Kit. It comes with this one, the Mag Grip, a Mag Gel, and Grid. So you could stack them up together like this. But aside from this, I would suggest also getting the Mag Spear, because the Mag Spear is the one that will create soft light in such a small package. And honestly, I actually like using the grid with a spear a lot. So here, so look how small it is compared to having this big modifiers. So now if you want to add, let's say, a bigger modifier for a system like this, Magmod also came up with this one. This is called the Mag Ring. So the Mag Ring basically connects to your Mag Shoe and allows you to connect the mag grip here in the back like this, right? So now you can even put 2 flash units here to double the power. Then you've got a 24-inch octabank here from Magmod, which also connects magnetically to the mag ring. So you don't put any weight on your flash, it's all on the system. So which is actually also good. This is nice but expensive, but worth the investment. It's well made. I really do like it. Your basic kit should actually be comprised of 1, a light stand, number 2, a trigger, number 3, a flash, number 4, a flash holder, and number 5, your modifier. I basically just gave you different options here of what you could be using for your basic kit. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding this video and some of the equipment here that I've discussed, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll definitely be answering that. And I will be also putting some affiliate links down there if you want to help this channel. I'll put all of the links for all these things that I discussed there, and if you guys want to shop for anything, then all you have to do is click that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see some of the images that I've created with this system, you could always follow me on Instagram. It's at Jiggy Alejandrino. Okay, till the next video.